This is a story I have written just for you, and it's called Little Robin Redbreast. Hello friends, I thought I would write a story today about my friend Little Robin Redbreast, who has come to nest on my balcony in Hellshire. Oh boy, is she pretty. She's small, quite chubby, with a magnificent red breast, with a snowy white undercarriage. Her hair is half red, grey and light brown, and she has a small, sharp black beak and amazing black eyes. Her wings are light grey and brown, and she flies and flutters in a most unusual manner, like she's bobbing up and down while she toots about. Reminds me of walking on hot coals. Not that I've ever done that. Her favourite meal is mealworms, and that is how I first got to know her. My mum puts mealworms out on our balcony table to feed the robins and blackbirds. Little Robin Redbreast started to become a regular visitor and didn't even mind when I watched her from the window just 2 feet away. I was fascinated by her busyness and constant movement. One day, I noticed she kept flying into a wall box next to the table. This box was put up as decoration on the fence between us and next door, and had 2 compartments in which were housed a bright yellow teapot and a small bright yellow milk jug. What was she doing? She flew into the compartment with the teapot and disappeared behind it. She was so industrious, in and out and in. Sometimes she carried a twig in her mouth, other times leaves or moss. I was fascinated. So one day, I lay quietly on the balcony and kept very still. Up she came, always the same routine. She lands on the fence, looks carefully around, bobs up and down on her thin stick legs, and then rushes into the box. This time I carefully gave a soft whistle. She stopped, noticed me, and before she could take flight, I quietly said, "Hello, my name is Pippa. I'm a friend." And then I waited. The robin cocked her head, looked at me this way and that way, and then seemed to make her mind up that I was no threat. "Hello," she said. "Do you live here?" I explained I did and how nice it was. "Yes," she said, "I am thinking of living here. I am building a nest to lay my eggs in. Last year I had 5 eggs. I laid one each morning, very early, and produced a brood of 5 chicks. Oh, they were so lovely. Although, when they were born, they were naked and very ugly. But when they start to grow feathers at 3 days old, that is a different matter. At 5 days old, their eyes start to open, and then they are so cute. At 10 days old, they have most of their feathers. And then the sad day comes at 14 days. They up and off and leave me. Fledgling, they call it, or even fledging. And me, well, I have to start all over again. Sometimes I can have 3 broods in a year if I am lucky. I do have a very attentive mate. He feeds me and helps me with the chicks for the first 3 weeks, and then they become self-sufficient. But now I have something sad to tell you, Pippa. I have just made up my mind that despite you being very helpful and caring and all that, I've decided not to use this nest and build another one somewhere else. "Why is that?" I asked quickly. "Oh, it isn't you. It's just that I think when your mum does her daily routine of putting bird food on the table, it is too much of a disturbance, and she's too close to me and my nest." "Oh," said I disappointedly. Will I see you again? Maybe, said the little Robin Redbreast, and I have never seen her since. How sad. Would you like to see a photo of her and the nest she made? She was so clever, and I am sure going to miss her. This is Pippa, signing off.